Hey guys, this is GamerCow doing a thing on a new style, obviously. Looking back at JournoTube, obviously there. Yeah, we are playing Pokemon Black, random Nuzlocke stuff. However, this is an entirely different way of doing things from what I had before. Because I just decided to go ahead and do this live instead. Because why not, you know? Yes, all powers, blah blah blah. So they're not going to fight us 4-on-1, they're just going to fight us 4 at a time. You know, not 4 at a time even, because that would be the same thing. They're just going to fight us 1 by 1. And that's kind of really silly. Plasma, you are silly. But we knew this already. Freaking Warthog, man. Never forget the pain this thing has caused. So I'm leading with Odonort this time, because, you know, it's the lowest level in the party, and I kind of do want to get it raised up. That would be nice. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Well, let's see how it goes. Instant almost kill and paralysis. Ugh, super fang. Now, I could no drink here. I actually will, because of Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I totally forgot that I had Rocky Helmet on this thing. It's been way too long since I played this, damn it. Yeah, so Rocky Helmet will kill it off if it does get a Super Fang on me. If it doesn't, then I'll just Rock Tomb and finish it. But it doesn't, so Rock Tomb to finish, hopefully. Hopefully no 20% miss chance here, but yep, completely fine. So, Warthog, the enemy, has not been our enemy this time. We have somehow managed to not take any damage off it. So that's good. Intimidate is not so good though. Yuck. I'm still gonna give it a go because Body Slam might not 2-hit KO, but Rocky Helmet inducing Body Slam should. Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, but Swagger's kind of... I like that! It's really ironic, actually. Krokorok using Swagger when it's got Intimidate just doesn't really make a whole load of sense to me, but that's just what it decides to do, so hopefully I'm not gonna hit myself. No, I'm not. Excellent. This is beginning surprisingly well. Cue the curse, but you know, we'll see how that goes. Curses don't always come true, right? Yes, Dawn of Unova is faded, blah blah blah. So they're not exactly very strong still, obviously. So, yeah, Team Plasma is indeed more than one person. That doesn't matter because we'll just take all 4 of you down. Last time when I did this in the stream, the original run of this, which could never get finished because of, you know, hardware failures and all of that, I actually had a Cypher for this, and Cypher's X-Scissor just wrecked absolutely everything in this place. I think he must have gained like 7 or 8 levels or something. It was absolutely incredible. Also, this dude has got Moxie instead of Intimidate, which is kind of funny. And you know what? It just kind of died, because Odonort is fairly strong still. You know? It's not the strongest Pokemon out there, at only 85 attack, but it's good enough. So, yeah. I don't know, it's an interesting Pokemon to have. Plasma! You've still got to love freaking Team Plasma and their weirdness in this game. They're a lot more serious in the second game, I think, but yeah. Trubbish is not exactly a serious Pokemon, no man. People have said before to me on this, like, why do you hate on Trubbish so much? Because it's not, you know, it's not like they haven't done this before. Why didn't I just use Zen Headbutt? I think this is gonna kill anyway, that's kind of why. No, it doesn't. Why didn't I just use Zen Headbutt? Man, anyway, the point is, some people are like, why are you hating on Trubbish and all of that? At least it's not muck or something. And yuck. I never said that Gen 1 was actually good in terms of Pokemon design. There are some really cool ones in Gen 1, but there are some cool ones in Gen 5 too, so I never said that I was like a Gen 1ist or anything. I just really hate some of the Gen 5 Pokemon. That doesn't mean I don't hate some of the old ones too. Just putting that out there. Liepard, Dark type. I should have just used Zen Headbutt on the freaking thing before, but you know what's good about Odonort is that she is pretty damn fast. Even faster than Liepard apparently, just because of level difference. So, Rocky Helmets are pretty good too. You know, she might have horns on her head anyway, but if you slap a helmet on and it's got rocks on it, that actually lets her do recoil damage and all of that. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but it does. So, not gonna complain. So yeah, Bring it on. 4 in a row. We haven't lost anything remotely close to dangerous stuff yet, so yeah, I have no idea what I was even trying to say with that one. But yeah, we haven't done anything that's remotely bad yet. And I don't think this Watchog is really going to be able to do that much. I mean, it's going to get 1 or 2 hits in, probably. But that's fine, because I have Milk Drink, so I can survive. Hyper Fang. That's not Super Fang, though, so it won't do as much. No. I'm still going to Milk Drink up this turn. If it Super Fangs me, then it Super Fangs me, and I'm down to what I had anyway, because 119 HP halved is basically 60. So if it Super Fangs, then it dies, and it does Super Fang. So I didn't lose anything there. I just made sure that I healed up, which ended up being pointless, but never mind, it doesn't matter, it still dies. And we win 4 in a row with no effort whatsoever. Useless. Useless thing, honestly. Whatever. You can just go hush, for all I care. So, onwards and upwards. The last time we met here, there was a dragon-like shaky thing, and now we hear ominous music all over the place, because N is indeed up here. And as you can see with this awesome looking cutscene thing, he has unleashed the beast, known as Zekrom. Yes. This thing is pretty scary looking when you see it up close like that. Even though it's sort of pixely because resolutions are not as they normally are, it is still pretty terrifying, I have to say. Yes, Zekrom is the Pokemon which I originally chose when Pokemon White for, actually. It's the reason I chose White instead of Black when I initially got these things. But, yeah, it is effectively the Red Eyes Black Dragon in not Yu-Gi-Oh form. Yep, see, like, I knew you were going to say that in the end, because I just sort of gathered it right from that. So yes, basically these two, because it can fly obviously, they are going to go straight for the Elite Four and are going to crush the champion, because apparently that means that then N can make everybody release their Pokemon. But whatever, we need to find Reshiram now. Who knows? Yes. Reshiram is... Does Reshiram have blue eyes, actually? I can't even remember if it does or not. Anyway, Lightstone, what we need to get. Yes. That's basically that. So obviously these guys are now like, hey, what happened up here? Yes, something happened indeed. That was N, blah 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 blah, hero, blah, searching stuff, whatever. Analysis is important, yes. What else can we really say to it? It's just like, yes, stuff happened. Obviously, legendary dragon Pokemon, we now have to go and find out about them, obviously. Yes, blah blah blah. 2 dragons, yes there are, obviously, yin and yang. Who is this mysterious person coming in? It is Alder, actually. Yeah. It has been a while. His hair is crazy, but obviously, yes, flashes of lightning, blah. Of course it is Team Plasma stuff, nobody can resist, and all of that, so basically that's pretty much what happens. We need to now go ahead and stop them from ruling the world with this Zekrom Pokemon here. Yes. Electricity is obviously an issue when Zekrom is involved, but if Reshiram was involved instead, then fire would be the issue, because, you know, it's like obviously not something which you want to deal with. But yes, of course it is. Yeah, whatever, orders and stuff. We need to do what he says, otherwise the world is over. Why can't we just get like Kyogre or something? Not Kyogre, because that would fail. Why am I? Yeah, just get Groudon from the previous gens, and then that would do, right? Groudon could totally kick Zekrom's ass. But anyway, those two are going back up to the tower for some reason. I have no idea why. But yes, this is what Charon's like emo find out moment thing is. It's like, yeah, I can actually do something and help. And that's my purpose in life, not just getting stronger, blah. Charon is kind of silly. Bianca's even more silly though, and yes, we do need to go back to there. However, I kind of have the slight problem of I don't have a flying Pokemon, still. Which means I don't have any way of quickly getting back to Relic Castle, because as you will probably remember, Relic Castle, if I can find the town map here, Relic Castle is kind of all the way down here. And I have no flying Pokemon because the random Nuzlocke rules have not given me one. And I can't freaking catch another thing, so I'm gonna have to go all the way around this. In all of its lag and glory in this thing apparently. I'm gonna have to go all the way back round and get there. No exceptions, mate. No exceptions. So, for you guys on YouTube land, I guess we will meet back later on. Which, in turn, means there are trainers to fight. So, yeah, maybe there's not going to be an instant sort of jump. Well, no, there is definitely a jump cover. Maybe it's not going to be just instantly going to Relic Castle, because apparently we have to deal with enemies that I forgot about. So yeah, if you are in wintertime, then this place is actually snowed over. You can't go out. You can't go out the exit that we've just come in. So basically, this is an area that you can't reach. Well, you can technically reach, but you can't actually do anything from. No, you can't exit from here. You can't enter it from the outside, but you could find your way round to it, I think, from winter. So yeah, I didn't, because I didn't actually realize this was a thing. So we have, I think it's 3 trainer fights down here that weren't actually part of the route which I took before. So yeah, that is something. Yeah, it survives, and it does get burned. That's what I really like about Scald, is that it has the chance of burning, which is so awesome. So hey, Amin, how are you doing today? This has been a pretty non-eventful thing so far. Well, no, it's not that it's non-eventful. We found Zekrom, you know, with N, so it's not exactly completely uneventful. But what it is trainers to fight, I suppose. Hey, there's a protein in there. I did not even realize that. I was only pressing A there just out of habit, you know? Well, that's pretty useful. Words are unnecessary, eh? We will see about that. So, Tepe, Mr. the Black Belt. Oh, you've got Sock. That's not good, because Sock is kind of like, it has killed my Crobat in a previous run before because of freaking counter and sturdy, man. It's still got sturdy, but at least I'm using a special attack here, so I won't be able to get counter killed. I'm not even going to get killed anyway because these things are fairly sturdy, and they can take quite a beating. So, whoa, it's speed tying with me? That's not cool. Ouch! Wow, that hurt a lot more than I expected it to. Oh boy, that was not cool. But we do get a level up for good old Aquafina over here, so that's pretty useful, gotta say. And he has no words to say. Of course he has no words to say. What words could you say after that? I am gonna heal up. That's what words I can say. I also should really use some of these items that I have, like HP ups and all of that. I'm gonna do that later. I don't really fancy doing that just now. But I do want to level up Aquafina over here, so that's pretty much what's gonna happen here. Anyway, the item over here is an Ultra Ball, if I remember rightly. Yep. I don't know why I remember that one of all things. There isn't an item in that pillar either, so that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. And then this dude is the other dude which I have to fight here. He isn't particularly dangerous, if I remember rightly, I guess. Well, I mean, the enemies in here are basically just gonna have stuff like Boulder, Gerda, maybe the odd Swoobat or something. Or just a Woobat, you know. Something like that. They're not gonna have anything remotely dangerous here. Also, hi. You don't have to be No, hello does not have to be said to every person that ever says anything, no. Unless you're just talking about people in chat too, at which point, well, I don't know, they can be jerks sometimes. So, yeah, but that's not the point, I guess. Whatever. Boulder, nothing too special here. Really, these fights probably could have just been cut out as well. But since I didn't get to take this route the last time we went into Twist Mountain, I figured it's worth just showing them anyway. I mean, why not, right? Oh dear, Silver, that wasn't anywhere near what was meant. But hey, if you want to go down that route and call yourself a jerk, then you can go down that route and call yourself a jerk. I don't particularly care. So yes, yep, whatever. We get good money out of it actually. That might be useful. The more money I can get, the more TMs and stuff I can buy. And then if you go down here, this is basically just the same sort of bit that we were at before. You've got a doctor for healing, which is pretty good. Oh boy. Right, anyway, now there isn't anything different from where we've been before, so cut time. Okay, so slight detour-like object. I kind of realized we're passing this way anyhow on the way back, and I really should have the dowser machine on here. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Let me go back. Dowser machine. Good, because there's an item here which we can pick up that I wasn't able to get before. Because, you know, this was the bit where I was like, hey, yeah, we'll come back later. I was actually planning on coming back here way later, actually. You know, like, after I got a flying Pokemon, because I haven't got one yet. But since we're in this general area anyway, and Surf is a thing to access stuff from this bit, we might as well just go ahead and get the stuff that's here, because there is an actual new area which we have not encountered anything from yet. And that requires Flash, which I do not have taught, so yeah, this is like the one place in the entire game that actually wants Flash, and nobody knows it right now. So, who can I teach Flash? Only one is Dweevil, that's not so good. But what has he got that I can remove? Probably Slash, right? No, not Slash anymore. I don't really need Bug Bite anymore, so I guess I'll just bin that. Because Signal Beam is infinitely better. It's stronger and it's a special attack, so that's fine. So, yeah, that's something. Flash is apparently useful when you're in a cave that's dark. Who would have ever guessed that? But yeah, this is an entirely new area. Flash in this game does not actually light up the entire place, by the way. That's kind of disappointing, but that's how it goes. You also need strength in this bit, but that's what Spider Pig is for. He's not really much of a spider pig anymore, he's just like a spider mammoth, I guess, but still, he is called Spider Pig, and that is what, you know, his name shall forever be. Because that's what we started with, damn it. Yeah, so there are trainers in here too. This is a very weird area. I can't actually remember what the levels of the Pokemon are like in here. I know they're not above 40. They're probably like mid-30s or something here, because you can go here as soon as you get Surf. So, yeah, low to mid-30s, that's perfectly fine. So if I had left it much longer, then this would have been a bit of a meaningless place to come back to, but yeah, it's definitely something which I wanted to do once I got Fly, because I didn't want to backtrack. But as the game makes you backtrack anyway, it's a good place to go when you don't really have a whole lot of choice in the matter. You're sort of forced to come back here. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. No, you're not forced to come back in this bit, because obviously this is optional. But if you're forced to go round anyway, and you don't have a flying Pokemon, because random Nuzlocke rules, you might as well just go ahead and do this. You really just might as well. So the only reason I haven't come across a Pokemon yet is because Repel is still active, because I used one to get here in the first place. And yes, Strength made it possible to move stuff. You don't have to click a boulder button once you've already done that, gal. I do think actually that Strength stuff sticks in this game, so... Oh, item? No, a random encounter. Okay, is this going to be all we can get? No, it is not. It is a Machoke, so too bad, we can't catch this dude. Because this dude... I really should have Mattress with me if I'm going to catch a Pokemon, shouldn't I? Whatever, we're going to just do it anyway. I should be able to weaken it successfully with something. You know, the Pokemon that shows up. I hope I can. If not, Quick Balls are always useful. But yeah, if you're doing a normal run, then this is the place that you can get Axew from. Axew is a dragon type that I don't think we've come across yet, but it's very, very powerful. It just takes a little bit to train up, and good luck if you get a rivalry one, I guess. But yeah, it's a pretty good dude, but I don't know if we would ever come across something like that in here. With the randomizer on, obviously. So, what are we going to come across that we can catch? Not you! As much as I would love to catch you, you are evolved! And so you do not count. So again, for you guys on YouTube land, I guess we will return when a Pokemon that I can catch comes up. Item! Flying Gem! I don't have a freaking flying Pokemon! Why do I get the Flying Gem? Gah! Hatred! Hatred! And it turns out this is the Pokemon we're going to get from this place. Not a flying type. Gah! Whatever. Drowsy's probably not something I'm going to use. A full one is kind of cool. Why has it been alerted to Grass Knot? That's kind of weird. Okay, apparently Grass Knot is my highest power move here. Are you serious? Do I seriously not have any Quit Balls? Oh, god damn it, I don't have any Quit Balls. Oh, that is not good. I guess I haven't been able to buy Quick Balls yet, but... oh well. I can weaken it, I think, if I have to. But I don't, because Drowsy's too easy to get. Okay, so that is a Pokemon, I guess. Also, for the one who's asking about YouTube stuff, somebody else can link it, to be honest, because I'm kind of busy right now. But yes, if somebody else wants to link, then they can. So, anyway, naming of Drowsy. I don't think I've ever used one of these, so I don't actually know. I could be ironic and call it something silly like narcolepsy, but I don't know. Would that even fit? That wouldn't fit. Okay, so that doesn't work. Anybody got any sort of like, you know, family-friendly suggestions here? I suppose it kind of does have the DDD thing to it. Yeah, you know what? That actually does seem kind of cool. Yeah, not quite exactly the thing you would call it, but yeah, day-to-day, why not? It doesn't exactly look the same way when it evolves, but sure, why not? Oh, I didn't want to take that off. I wanted to just go into this so that I could get another Super Repel on. Because, yeah, I don't need to worry about Pokemon encounters anymore, because we can't catch anything else from in here. That is the thing of a Nuzlocke run, of course. What we can do, however, is fight a whole ton of trainers. And, yeah, I think the rest of this is... well, I don't know if I'm going to get through the whole thing in this part, actually, because it's already unrecorded, what am I talking about? Unedited. It's already pushing half an hour, and I know we've got to do some cuts and stuff, but I am probably going to go through like 2 floors of this place, and then we shall resume it in the next one, I guess. We named it Day-to-Day, because it kind of does have that sort of look, a little bit. I don't know why, it's just, yeah. It's a silly name for a silly Pokemon that I'm never going to use anyway, so why not? You know, we're all about silly names and stuff, just so long as it's not dirty or anything. Anyway, the item up here is Max Repel, which is less cost efficient, so that's why I don't buy those at the moment. Hypno is, it's kind of alright, I guess. It's nothing special, but it's passable. I don't know. I don't think I can really get very much for it to learn in this particular one. The item is over there. I can't reach that one yet. So yeah, you've got to use strength again every floor. That's kind of really annoying. I don't know. It's one of those that you see. I will end up using if I have to, but because I've got an Eevee which I'm already planning on making an Espeon, you know, I don't need another Psychic type right now. That's basically it. I'm planning on getting Espeon at some point soon, so Psychics not really needed. I've also got, even though it's a pretty bad one, I've also got a Solasis in the box which I would use before Hypno anyway. So yeah, I know you wouldn't necessarily know because I haven't really showed off the Pokemon and stuff. I don't want to use the Escape Rope, I want to use the Repel. Yeah, I haven't exactly showed off the Pokemon I've gotten recently, but then again, that's mostly because the people on the YouTubes and whatnot who have been watching this from before won't actually need to know what I had from that because they should already know beforehand. So yeah, items, collecting. I need to go around this way in order to get the stuff, so let's do just that. The item that we get here is iron, which is good for defense boosting. It's kind of good. And then we get the item down here as a PP up. So this place is very good. It's well worth your time coming here. I think that item up there is actually really nice too. I know there's one which I want from this place that I don't know if it's on this floor or the next one. It is on this one. Rock Slide TM80. It's a very, very good TM to pick up during the game. Can anybody that I have at the moment learn it actually? Yeah, it's 75 base power, more accurate than Rock Tomb, more powerful, and it can cause flinching, and Audinote can indeed learn it. So that is most definitely replacing Rock Tomb right there. So now we have a decent strength move to go with here, and that is very nice. I could also teach it to Spider Pig. I might do so later, but not just now. I forgot to put a Repel on. I'm freaking genius. Go away, nose face. Seriously. Whatever. Well, at least we get a level up off of it. That's one thing I will say is good. Level 41, pretty nice. Okay, let's not forget to put a Repel on this time. I am truly a genius of navigation in the caves. I could have just pressed X there instead of freaking B and I could have gone quicker. Nah, whatever, it doesn't matter too much. On to the third floor. This one is not actually dark, because this one is a special room which this guy is going to tell us all about. Yes. How did you see it anyway? We were up here anyway, you know, before. Whatever. Story time! In the past, blah blah blah, different wars and stuff, and fires and Pokemon and all of that. That's kind of really not good. But 3 legendary Pokemon appeared from absolutely nowhere, just in the nick of time, of course. Terrakion helped out a lot doing stuff. And Virizion, not Virizion to me. I don't agree with that pronunciation at all. But yes, Virizion uses stuff to... It's a grass type though, how does that work? Whatever, and then Cobalion kind of helped too. Not Cobalion, I don't agree with that one either. Yes, maybe it is Cobalion, I don't know, but it sounds so freaking stupid, I really don't want to call it that. Whatever, the war ended because these guys said so, and that's basically that. So, basically, the legendary Pokemon from here distanced themselves, and yeah, that happens, I guess. Whatever. Figured out that blah stuff, don't trust whatever, attack whatever, nobody cares. Yeah, whatever. Take a look. Nobody cares anymore. We just want to get going. Also, I do occasionally still talk to people on stream stuff whilst I'm doing this, but I am trying to do this more or less as an LP video anyway, which I don't necessarily want to go ahead and just spend the whole time talking to like that sort of thing. Anyway, not the point. Duststone, useful if you have a Litwick or Lampent even from that place that was called the Celestial Tower, right? Item, Rock Gem, useful. Might be handy to boost stuff actually. I don't know. Anyway, the Pokemon we are looking for is up there. It is Cobalion. We are not going to be catching that this part. I don't think I'm actually going to be catching that next part either. Though maybe I'll try. I don't know. I might try for a little bit, we'll see. But the point is, I'm not catching it this part, at the very least, because as soon as we reach that, that's pretty much this one over. Simply because it's been going on for ages anyway. We can leave like that if we want to. And yeah, that is pretty much that. So, yeah, first part at the very least is done. This is... See, I'm not sure now whether I want to just go ahead and do a normal cut here, or whether I just continue on and just like record the whole thing in one shot and then just split it up naturally afterwards. But I'm just gonna do a normal cut for this one. So this is being Kimikao playing Pokemon Black Random Nuzlocke. Next time, people are saying do it, catch, all of that, and one person saying that at the very least. So I guess we will try and catch Cobalion. Why not? Yeah, sure.